A high-contrast split screen showing a glamorous, smiling Meghan Markle on one side and a focused, guitar-clutching Ed Sheeran on the other. Red text across the middle reads, "The brutal and O." The Invictus Games have always been Prince Harry's crowning achievement, the one place where his status as a global leader is unquestioned. But as preparations for the 2026 and 2027 events reach a fever pitch, a devastating report is emerging from the Sussex's inner circle. Meghan Markle, in a bold attempt to secure the ultimate A-list endorsement for the Games, reportedly reached out to music icon Ed Sheeran with a secret proposal for a headline performance. But instead of the enthusiastic yes she expected, the Duchess was met with a rejection so cold it has left her absolutely embarrassed. Why would the world's most relatable pop star say no to a cause as noble as the Invictus Games? The answer reportedly lies in a fundamental shift in how Hollywood sees the Sussex brand. While Harry and Ed have shared light-hearted ginger jokes and mental health campaigns in the past, sources suggest that Sheeran is now wary of the media circus that follows every Meghan-led initiative. To Ed, the Invictus Games are about the veterans. To Meghan, critics claim they are a stage for her own brand relaunch. This isn't just about a missed concert. It's a terrifying signal for the Sussexes. If even the most down-to-earth stars in the industry are starting to decline their invitations, what does it mean for the future of their Hollywood empire? Tonight, we're diving into the secret emails, the career break Ed Sheeran is using as a shield, and the moment Meghan realized that being a duchess doesn't mean you can book the world's biggest talent on demand. Was this a simple scheduling conflict, or a strategic move by Ed to distance his squeaky clean image from the Montecito drama? Grab your tea, because the music has stopped, and Meghan is left standing in the silence. The Invictus Games have always been more than just a sporting event for Prince Harry. They are his legacy, his North Star, and the one project that even his harshest critics in the UK have had to respect. But as we move toward the high-stakes 2026 celebrations and the Birmingham 2027 Games, the pressure to maintain A-list momentum is becoming a source of intense stress inside the Sussex's Montecito home. Sources close to the production team claim that Meghan Markle has taken an increasingly hands-on role in the celebrity booking process, viewing these ceremonies as the perfect vehicle for a Sussex brand relaunch. It was this ambition that reportedly led to a secret proposal sent directly to the camp of music icon Ed Sheeran. To understand why Meghan was so confident in this ask, you have to look back at the history between the Duke and the Shape of You singer. Harry and Ed have shared a unique, light-hearted bond for years, famously dubbed the Ginger Bond by fans. From their 2019 World Mental Health Day video to Ed jokingly showing up at Harry's door in London, the public saw a genuine friendship. Meghan reportedly believed that this personal connection made Ed the natural choice to headline the upcoming Invictus milestones. The proposal wasn't just for a one-off performance. It reportedly included a global ambassador, title, and a featured role in an upcoming Sussex-led documentary. However, the response from the Sheeran camp was reportedly a polite but firm rejection. Ed Sheeran, currently in the middle of his massive 2026 Loop tour, which just kicked off with sold-out stadium shows in New Zealand, is operating on a global scale that leaves little room for political or brand-heavy collaborations. While Ed has always been a supporter of veterans and mental health, sources suggest he is now wary of being co-opted into the Sussex PR machine. For Ed, his brand is built on being the everyman, a musician who stays out of royal drama and focuses on the music. Aligning himself too closely with the current Sussex narrative is reportedly seen as a brand risk that his team is not willing to take. The embarrassment for Meghan reportedly stems from the fact that she had already soft-circled Ed's name to potential sponsors and Invictus organizers as a sure thing. To have a friend of the family say no is a stinging reality check. It suggests that the Ginger Bond only goes so far, and in the high-stakes world of A-list entertainment, professional boundaries are being drawn. This rejection has reportedly left Meghan feeling isolated from the UK music scene, especially as she realizes that her royal title doesn't carry the same weight with modern icons who are more concerned with their global streaming numbers than their proximity to a duchess. As the Invictus Games 2027 in Birmingham draw closer, the Sheeran snub is being seen as a warning sign. If the Sussexes can't land their friends for the event, how will they convince the rest of Hollywood to show up? The secret proposal was meant to be the first domino in a star-studded lineup, but instead, it has left Meghan looking for a plan B while the world watches her A-list connections slowly go quiet. To understand why a rejection from Ed Sheeran feels like a personal betrayal to the Sussexes, you have to look at the unique history between the singer and Prince Harry. For years, the two were seen as the ultimate unlikely duo. In 2019, they broke the internet with a viral video for World Mental Health Day, leaning into their shared red-headed heritage to encourage people to reach out to one another. At the time, Ed Sheeran wasn't just a guest, he was an ally. He even famously joked that he was going to fight for the rights of gingers alongside the prince. But as we move into 2026, that lighthearted ginger bond has reportedly encountered a very serious, very corporate wall. The secret proposal Meghan allegedly sent to Ed wasn't just an invite to sing a few songs. It was reportedly a request for Ed to become a cultural pillar for the Invictus Games through 2027. Meghan's vision, according to insiders, was to have Sheeran headline the Birmingham 2027 Games, essentially becoming the face of the musical side of the event. But Ed Sheeran is no longer the solo artist with a loop pedal who can make decisions on a whim. In 2026, Ed Sheeran is a global corporation. His 2026 to 2027 world tour is one of the most complex logistical operations in music history, and his team is reportedly hyper-focused on brand neutrality. Sources claim that Ed's management was the one to deliver the final no, citing a conflict with his tour schedule. But behind the scenes, the chatter in London's music circles is much more pointed. Ed Sheeran has spent over a decade building a reputation as the everyone's friend. He's close with the royals, he's close with the Beckham family, and he's a favorite of the British public. Aligning himself too closely with the Sussexes in 2026, especially as Harry prepares for a high-profile legal battle in London, is reportedly seen as choosing a side. For Ed, the risk of alienating his massive UK fan base or his relationships with the broader royal family is simply too high for a single performance. But there's a deeper, more personal layer to this rejection. In a 2024 interview that has recently resurfaced, Ed Sheeran gave a telling forward reply when asked about the extent of his friendship with Harry. "I barely know him." While it seemed like a joke at the time, many now see it as the moment Ed began distancing himself from the Sussex drama. He clarified that they had only met a handful of times, effectively downplaying the best friend narrative that the media, and perhaps Meghan, had relied on. For Meghan, discovering that the ginger bond was more of a PR moment than a lifelong pact has been a massive source of embarrassment. The Sheeran snub has also sent a chill through the Invictus Games Foundation. As the 2027 Games in Birmingham approach, organizers are reportedly struggling to book A-list British talent who are willing to navigate the Sussex politics. The fear is that the Games, which should be about the veterans, are becoming a referendum on Harry and Meghan's popularity. If Ed Sheeran, a man known for his charity work and his support for the armed forces, is saying no, the organizers are left wondering, who will say yes? Meghan is reportedly fuming because she believes the rejection isn't about Ed's schedule, but about a whisper campaign in the UK music industry to keep stars away from Montecito-led projects. She reportedly feels that the A-list door is being held shut by the very people Harry used to call friends. As the search for a replacement begins, the list of potential stars is getting shorter, and the pressure on Meghan to deliver a win for the Invictus brand has never been higher. The secret proposal was supposed to be her masterstroke, but instead, it has become a case study in how quickly Hollywood's warmth can turn to ice. As the dust settles on the reported Sheeran snub, the focus has shifted entirely to July 2027. The Invictus Games are coming home to the UK for the first time in over a decade, and the pressure on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is unlike anything they've faced since leaving the royal family. This isn't just about a sporting event anymore, it's being framed as the ultimate reconciliation stage. Harry has reportedly made it his dream to have King Charles stand beside him at the opening ceremony at the NEC in Birmingham, a move that could effectively end the years-long family feud in a single afternoon. But here is where the celebrity factor becomes critical. To make the 2027 Games the cohesive and celebrated success organizers are promising, the Sussexes need A-list star power to draw global eyes and major sponsors. The rejection from Ed Sheeran, a quintessentially British icon, has reportedly sent shockwaves through the planning committee. If they can't land the UK's most beloved ginger, who else might say no? Reports suggest Meghan has entered a panic booking phase, reaching out to high-profile US pop stars and Hollywood heavyweights to fill the void. The strategy seems to be shifting. If they can't get the British establishment to play along, they will bring Team America to Birmingham. However, this pivot comes with its own set of risks. Critics argue that turning a veteran-focused event into a Hollywood PR tour could alienate the very people the Games are meant to honor. There is also the security standoff. Meghan's return to the UK for the Birmingham 2027 countdown party in July 2026 reportedly hinges on a single factor: whether Harry's team wins their battle for taxpayer-funded police protection. Without it, sources claim Meghan will not set foot on British soil, leaving Harry to face the Birmingham crowds and the potential rejection of his peers entirely alone. The Sheeran rejection isn't just a missed concert, it's a symptom of a larger problem. As Ed Sheeran focuses on his 2026 to 2027 world tour and his new initiatives for music education, he is choosing a path of professional neutrality. For Harry and Meghan, that neutrality is the most dangerous thing of all. In the world of high-stakes branding, being ignored by your friends is often more damaging than being attacked by your enemies. As the countdown to 2027 begins, the world is watching to see who will ultimately take the stage. Will it be a royal reunion with King Charles and a star-studded lineup? Or will the Birmingham Games be a quiet affair, marked by the absence of the A-listers who once called the Sussexes friends? One thing is certain, Meghan's secret proposal was a gamble that didn't pay off. And now the Duchess is forced to play her most difficult hand yet on the very turf she once tried to leave behind. This isn't just about one singer saying no to a concert. It's about a massive shift in the global power dynamic of the Sussex brand. If Ed Sheeran, a man who has stood shoulder to shoulder with Prince Harry for years, is now choosing A-list neutrality over a public appearance in Birmingham, then the Ginger Bond has officially hit a dead end. But the real question is, does this signal the end of Meghan's influence in the UK music scene, or is she about to pull off the ultimate American celebrity rescue mission for 2027? We want to hear from you. Do you think Ed Sheeran was right to protect his brand from the Montecito drama, or should he have stayed loyal to the cause of the veterans? And who do you think Meghan will call next to save the Invictus stage? Drop your theories in the comments below. We're hearting the most creative dream lineup ideas, and we'll be discussing them in our next community post. If you want to stay updated on every celebrity move, every secret proposal, and the truth behind the Birmingham 2027 guest list, hit that like button and share this video with your fellow royal watchers. Every engagement helps us bypass the PR spin and get the real stories out there. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell icon right now. We're tracking the 2026 One Year to Go countdown events, and as soon as the first official performer is confirmed or rejected, you'll hear it here first. The music might have stopped for now, but the drama is just getting started. Don't miss our next deep dive, where we look at the panic list Meghan is reportedly using to save the games. Thank you for watching, for sharing your voice, and for being part of the hunt for the truth. We'll see you in the next one.